Hello Fabulouses, and welcome back to the blog. For this week's Beauty Cheese, I'm taking a different approach, and I'm doing a video blog. One reason I'm doing a video blog this week is because what I want to do, I don't think I can really explain through pictures and me just typing about it. So, with that said, this week, what I'm going to be doing is taking what Harper's Bazaar and several other magazines posted things on their website where they were talking about the best makeup trends for fall 2015. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? Well, as I was reading this, I'm going, how in the world is this real? Like, how can this be for real life? I get that you're getting it from the runway. Most of our trends are coming from Fashion Week, and I get that. But here's the problem I have with it. Some of the makeup at Fashion Week is really elaborate, very artistic. And that's okay. That's what it's for. I love that. Like, that's one thing I love watching Fashion Week videos online for, is how they do their makeup, because it's so impressive, like, what these makeup artists do. But that doesn't necessarily interpret to the streets, so to speak. I currently live in Tennessee, and if I walked out of my house wearing solid black lipstick and some of the crazy eyeliner that was on this trend list, I don't even think I would like the way that I looked. If that's your thing, go for it. But today I'm gonna play around with these so-called trends and try to do them myself. The main point of this video is to show, one, how all trends are really not doable, which is a total given. I've done this before in the past with like nail blogs and things like that, where what's popular is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. Second is to show that just because it's the trend or it's what's hot doesn't mean that you have to halt everything that you're doing with your makeup to fit what the trends are telling you to do. Because just like I said, black lips aren't my thing, but if that's your thing, honey, you do it and you work it. I've seen lots of people work it, just not necessarily out on the streets. I've seen it in a lot of blogs, I've seen it in a lot of like artistic photo shoots and that kind of thing, and I think that's what a lot of these are for. I would do these for some of my artistic photo shoots for the blog as well, but not necessarily just out on college campus. So, I'm going to quit talking, I'm going to crank up my vinyl Amy Winehouse, and the first thing that I'm going to do from the trend list that I read on Harper's Bazaar is the Vampire Diaries, which is the black lips, in combination with the Out of Line, which is like that wacky eyeliner. If you'll go to the actual blog post, if you're watching this from YouTube, you can go to the actual blog post, and there will be a link to that Harper's Bazaar, so you can see all the different things that they have for their trend list. So, here we go. Let's make me look beautiful. I got a lot of the things that I'm going to be using from Walgreens like earlier today, so just excuse me as I unwrap some of them. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so dark. Oh, this is crazy. Beautiful. Oh, look gorgeous. Okay. Alright. It kind of looks navy, because this is navy through this video. Like, I'm looking at it right now, it looks kind of navy. But it's not. It's black. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, our Vampire Diary lips are done. And I used a variety of different products that I got at Walgreens, because I didn't own anything remotely like black lipstick. Okay, now I'm going to work on my eyes because I have nothing on right now. And I'm going to do Out of Line, and they talked about Lash Out, was what Harper's Bazaar called it. And it was like kind of crazy lashes. I have really long eyelashes anyway, so I kind of like the idea of playing around my eyelashes. Not
whispers in the grass, under slow dancing trees. Birds were telling me stories, saying you were meant.
This is great. Dad, just want you to know I would never leave my house looking like this. I love you.
Me with their bittersweet melody.
So this is my best interpretation as to what this one was supposed to look like. I think it's probably supposed to have more of like a, I think it's supposed to be that thick on the bottom. I think it's supposed to be more like, more comma-like. Okay, so without, with the exception of my smudging and my horrible makeup artist skills, this is very similar to one of the out-of-line pictures that they had on the website, and this was from the Rotus on the Runway show. This on the runway would be awesome. Just like this on the runway would be awesome. But who can do this every day? Who can walk out of their house with this? I don't know. Now I'm going to try one more of the out-of-lines that they had. And this one could be cool. Like, I think that you could probably adapt this to being, like, out in the real world, but who knows. I know I won't be able to, because I can barely do my eyeliner as it is, much less making it all complicated.
Like a sweet memory, bittersweet melody. Can't go back, I can't go.
This is horrible. I did a terrible, terrible job with this, but I don't... Unless you're like a makeup artist or you have like the steadiest hand in the world, there's no way that you could do this one right. Oh gosh. So this one, this is really terrible. It's like, this was bad. Just don't focus on it too long. And I'm just going to cover this eye because it's bad. This one looks better with its smudge and everything. But I'm just truly amazed that some of this stuff is trendy, or they're saying is trendy off the runway and outside of artistic manners. Can't take myself seriously. I keep seeing myself on the screen. I look ridiculous. So I'm gonna go take some of this off really quickly so that we can actually see the impact of using this kind of mascara, and I can see what it really looks like. So 1 minute. Hey guys, I'm back. I look like a normal human being now. So now it's time for me to try to lash out, as Harper's Bazaar says. And I'm going to experiment with the manga mascara from L'Oreal. I see the commercial for it on TV all the time, and I think the commercials are adorable. But the eyelashes kind of freak me out a little bit. Like, usually we women avoid our eyelashes from clumping together. Like, you panic. But, like, that's something that you really don't want to happen. So you're sitting there and you're combing them out, and you're like, take all your mascara off and you'll reapply it. I'm culprit too. But now it seems like one of the trends is like clumping eyelashes together. I don't know if that's maybe like a more of an effortless thing, like you don't have to worry about it as much, or if they're taking it like to a whole nother level. So let me see about this. This brush is kind of scary looking. Okay, I like this color though, it's shiny. Okay, here we go.
Those bittersweet memories. Leaking kitchen floor. Snow slips under the door. Tiny speakers were singing.
Okay, so This isn't terrible. It is a little bit, like, it clumped better on the bottom than it did on the top. So it looks more baby doll here. The uppers, they clumped a little bit, but not near like they see on the commercial. And it's a little bit deceiving. I was expecting it to be kind of scary looking, like kind of like super cartoonesque. And it's really not. It's actually kind of pretty. I probably wouldn't do this all the time, but definitely for like a night out, I'm kind of glad I purchased this. It's definitely a little interesting experiment there, but it definitely clumped a lot better on the bottom lashes than it did on the top ones. You can really see where I just kind of like took the brush and brushed the very, very tips of all my eyelashes to see how it worked. Okay guys, well that concludes this week's Beauty Tuesday. I hope you had fun, because I know I sure did. If you want to try out some of these crazy trends, give it a shot and post your videos and tag us on social media so we can take a look at them. But anyway, if you would like to see more videos like this, let me know. My computer's about to die. But if you would like to see more videos like this, let me know, and I'll be sure to get them for you. And until next Tuesday, y'all stay fabulous.